Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go here on Monday night. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Right to the air goes Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Finding room at midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Young going to give it to Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Another try with Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10. A give inside, it's Brooks. He'll take this down inside the 30. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. A run out of the gun with Brooks. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle. They'll try and run it with Brooks. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Young gonna keep it himself. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Young. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Panthers. That is first touchdown of the new year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So we've played one quarter. On the handoff, this is Miller. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Now a handoff, running right. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
3rd and long. Throwing is Rattler. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only definitely taken away all the options down the field through the air. But when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. It's from the right side and corralled by Fielder. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Second and a yard. We'll go once more with Brooks. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rattler now back to throw. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll motion over Thielen. On play action, Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. He'll get this out quickly to Olave. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. Ooh. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. You'll start at the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll work this out to the 23. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Miller. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's Rattler. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Blackshear to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. One knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, Young. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Young. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. He is in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9. So we are through 3. Back with a good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. On the RPO, quick throw to Olave.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The tight end Moreau is in motion. They'll run here. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he will score. Game on. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's the pistol snap to Young. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Young. Into the hands of Juju. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Young. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Now a 3rd and 2. A run with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll motion over Thielen. They run on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Brooks. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough. for a first down.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Hey, yo, fresh out the, fresh out the beta game.